Hey everybody, welcome back to the Packrat channel. Little update for you. Got a few things. I know it's been a year, I apologize. Got a lot of cool things that have come in we're going to be doing here real short. One of them is we put a Ford 9-inch underneath the car. Decided that that was not what we wanted. We'll go ahead and show you a little bit of that. Let's see here. Ford 9-inch. All bolted in, ready to go. Decided that was not the way we wanted to go. It's been a year because I've been tinkering with other things. I had to build a house, had to do some stuff like that. This camera looks nasty. Hold on just a second. Okay, building a house, had to work on my personal truck a little bit, things like that. But to fill you in, got a few things cool that are going to be going on. Going to be installing C4 Corvette suspension. Picked it up dirt cheap, so it was totally worth doing. Go ahead and show you that. Got nice suspension set up in the rear. And then got another cool front suspension, brakes, steering, the whole 9 yards. So really digging that. Last time I didn't really get a chance to show y'all much of the car itself. I did a little bit, but there was still a lot that you couldn't see. So I'm going to show you a little bit more things that are going to get cleaned up. I got a buddy of mine. He's getting a double knee replacement, but once he's back up on his feet and rolling, he's going to be doing some body work for me to help kickstart that, get it going. But do a little walk around on the car, just kind of show you what I think needs to be addressed. So here we go. All right, so the rear hatch opens up. It's really nice in here. Got a little bit of damage back there in that corner. It's kind of hard to see, but there is some holes there by the body mounts. This side, there's no hole in the body mount, but there is a hole on the fender itself. Down on the bottom side, gonna have to fix that. Some cool stuff. Car's relatively straight. I do have my running boards and all that, so there is that cool thing. The rocker panels down here pretty well rotted out. He said he's going to help me out with those. Do have a small dent in the door I just realized is there. That sucks, but we'll get it. So on the front end, I love my dimples, the factory dimples. I love those. Unfortunately, to put that other Corvette rear end or front end on, gonna have to cut right about in here, and all this, the whole front end is gone. And I know for some y'all are gonna hate to hear that, but you know, I gotta go with safety because this is gonna be daily driven. Kind of hard to daily drive with knuckle shocks. Sorry to all the purists. Other thing I'm going to try to keep is this, the oil filter housing. I think I can modify that and make it work with the next little surprise that I'm going to show y'all. But she is on the ground. She is on 4 tires. She does roll and she does turn. So major improvement. Next step for this is I'm going to push it out of this little carport. We're going to spin it around, push it back in here, and get the body off the frame. Once the body's off the frame, this will go into the shop, and at that point we'll be cutting the front end off of it, changing out the rear end, boxing up the frame a little bit. New brake lines, new fuel lines, just, you know, all that good stuff. Try to keep y'all updated and in the loop on all that and not hide much there. The reason why we threw the 440 at the end of the packrat, kind of changed a few things there, mostly because, well, surprise, I got this. And inside this ugly pile is this. And yes, that is a 440. For those of y'all that don't know, 440s have a distributor that is at an angle on the front. And this is a true to life 440. It runs, it drives, all the goodies. All the nasties. I did get a new battery so I could fire it up. But yep. So I'm gonna try to keep all the air conditioning and stuff out of this. Make it function. Sorry about the noise. But so yeah, I don't know if you can see it or not. 63,258 miles on this car. So should be a good motor. Might be trying to keep the fuel tank out of it and modify that to put it in the car. I'm not 100% sure yet, but definitely going to try to keep all the AC stuff, make that work inside the Packard. I know many of y'all are probably confused on why I'm going with the 440 and not keeping the Packard motor, but the Packard, when I got it, didn't have a motor to begin with. Had no radiator, had none of that. Through a little bit of hunting and figuring out measurements, I figured out that the Mustang radiator will fit inside of my grill shell. So I'll be going with that, probably 4-core, maybe 3-core, and we will have that for the grill shell, radiator, like everything should be coming around, should be having a lot of fun with it. When stuff actually starts getting worked on, if this video looks good, first time using a GoPro, by the way, we will find out how it works and whether this works better than the phone. We'll go from there. Alright, so hopefully next week I'll be posting something. It'll be in a little different position maybe, who knows. Alright, thanks y'all.